Asaka Tamaru, 13 points, 14 digs, the only player in double digits in that loss against the high-speed hitters. Minor adjustment for Coach Kung Fu Reyes, as Daps Dapol will be in the starting lineup. Coming off a 5-point performance, she had 2 blocks in that 5-set loss against the Flying Titans. Combination play, and Tamaru will knock it in. So the first lead for the Thunderbelles. Baat tries again. This time, will get her first attack point.
It's also nice coming from a setter, no? Syempre, you need your one of your role players to get it going. Yeah. No mining a lot of points. Former MVP as well.
Versosa. Yes! And you like how the Thunderbelles get a side out right away, not allowing runs here for the crossovers. Cat Bell picked up by Tapia. Yandok back to April Tapia, and that's turned away by Colleen. So obviously really not gifted in terms of height and physically, but she has the skills. As you see Cat Bell going down the line, right above April Tapia for her.
Prior that play, Cat Bell had an hitting error. The ball then go over the net because of that angle.
Gaston coming off a 5-block performance. She had 5 of the 10 blocks of the crossovers against the Flying Titans. That goes over from Baat. And a nice hit coming from Mitch. Got it.
Going for that middle attack right away. No blockers in front of her because they're also scrambling in that play.
Best opposite spiker back in the NCAA. Bell knocking it in again. Back-to-back points for Bell.
Most of the balls will go to their reinforcement and, of course, as high as she could.
Back-to-back 25-point performances for Cat Bell. Gamit. That's picked up by Nabor. The set by Daps Dapol. Cat Bell trying to be fancy. Easy over with her back against the net. Baat. That is picked up by Zeta. Tamaru through the block. Asaka Tamaru with point number 2.
As thin as she could.
And don't look now, this is the biggest lead of the Thunderbelles at 2 points. But Baat right away cuts it in half.
Yeah. On the defense, you can see just one blocker in front of her. And
Zeta gets the receive. Ancheta with a push. Cat Bell digs it up from the back row. Tapol. Tapia. Here's Tamaru. Yes, Asaka Tamaru with back-to-back points. The reinforcements are stepping up. And Yandok and company will not be part of them. ZUS Thunderbelles have not picked up a win. A nice hit coming from Dapol. Seth Rodriguez, 5 points, 2 blocks against the Flying Titans. Tapia flying in. Dapol picking it up. Nice pass. Baat drills that one again. Mighty Baat off to a good start, Alfred.
First technical timeout.
Spike of the set. Brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. 3 points. Eileen Baat, one of the veteran players at 30 years old for the crossovers. Tapia pushes and scores against Buding Duremdes. The lead of the Thunderbelles is gone. We're tied at 10. 6th deadlock of the opening set. Gamit unties the knot and puts the Thunderbelles back on top by 1.
On that play. But what is nice about Gamit, talagang pasok lang siya ng pasok. The setter could see her approaching and just set it there towards that area.
So a 2-point run here for the Thunderbelles restores their biggest lead of the set. Cat Bell looking to make up for the error. Tamaru picking it up in the back row. Here comes Versosa off speed. Nobody there. Smart shot by Dali and Versosa.
But for Chery, they need to have a lot more pace. And even Chery is the number 11th in the best receiving team. So it's really low for them. Because in order for them to attack well, they need the first pass or even get that side out right away.
Oh, no side out there. Another break point here from the pipe. And it's a 4-point. Right now the crossovers looking to snap that 5-set loss. Versosa makes it a 4-point lead once again for the Thunderbelles.
Gap against Maylin Paat.
Oh, not a good pass from Zeta. Yeah, Duck will send it over underhand. Chance ball for the crossovers. Cat Bell knocking it in. What a run here. 4 unanswered points scored by the crossovers, Alfred.
To find a better reception and activate again that combination, of course, and even the hard serve coming from Jasmine Nabor. ZUS having a hard time getting the ball now. But that time, going for that quick and miscommunication. Yeah. Yun pa, dun pa sila kanina na naglalaki. Yung from Chery.
Well, it seems like the level of both teams now at par with one another. We're tied at 16. Tamaru, cross court. And with a little help from the net. Meantime, speaking of change, Dapol will sit down and Cesc Robles is in. One-handed dig coming from Cat Bell. Robles, first touch.
What a player there, coming off the bench. And
2-point lead, the biggest for the crossovers, 19-17. Back row for Versosa. Cat Bell picking it up. Nabor, the back set. Paat down the line.
What a play coming from Nabor. That running wasn't ready for that. Here on the last second, just bringing it.
Well, 6 points for Maylene Paat as well. A 3-point lead for the crossovers. Running attack is good for Ancheta. Mondoñedo is in for the first time. Oh, Robles pounding that one in.
That was a swing. And talagang sabi niya, wala nang
Reinforced Conference. After not playing, she wasn't even in the lineup against the Flying Titans. And that's an ace for Seth Rodriguez.
I think that's the first ace here for any elite. Kahit malaki pa yan, talagang kayang-kaya nila if they really run well their offense, their system. Yan yung ginagawa na nila ngayon.
One-handed dig from Maylene Paat. She gets out of the way. Cat Bell wasn't expecting it, so it's an underhand pass. Chance ball for Tamaru and company. Cat Bell picking it up. Gaston with a set to Paat. Paat, despite the double block and an off-system play, still got the point.
Control mo talagang sobrang effective yon and important for a team's composition.
Combination play, Pascual on the tail end. Gaston with a second touch. Robles hits it, sent back by Ancheta. Robles tries again. It's popped up by Versosa. Tamaru pushes. Cat Bell with a dig. Nabor precariously tiptoeing right beside Bell and Maylene Paat. What a game. This is a conference high for Paat.
In this first set, only with 8 points right away. So we still have Maylene Paat.
And prior to this game, Paat's conference high was 5 points. 5 against the Flying Titans and 5 against the high-speed hitters. Including this ace. Of course. Crossovers come back.
Seth Rodriguez finishing off this first set with another ace in her belt there.
Second set underway. Amaru is blocked. Now it's picked up by Versosa. Pascual tries. And Pascual
there.
Nice looking serve from Tamaru. Maylene Paat. Oh, she is feeling it. 9 points for Paat.
The attacks coming from Chery. Kasi hindi mo alam, you have Maylene Paat on. Meron ka pa rin Cat Bell, so hindi mo talaga alam kung sino babantayan mo.
Rodriguez with a serve. There's Pascual again. Gamit had 3 in the first set. Now Pascual stepping up here in the second set with 2. Robles, they've got to stop Cesc Robles. 2 points in her third point.
As you know, this lady is really capable of.
Served by Pascual. Running attack for Gaston, and she scores. Let's check in with Jana Ejido.
Getting the team to learn how to respond and heed towards constructive criticism. After all, Captain Cat just wants her players to perform their absolute best. Well, we saw it in the first set. Could we see it here in set number 2? We'll catch all of it on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos per month. Back to you, Eric and Alfred.
All right, thank you, Jana. And right on cue of the game. This is her second attempt. The first one was blocked.
Nadidig yung mga bola niya, pero just getting her rhythm back on that second attempt, going down the line, changing her shot has been effective for her.
There's a block against Rodriguez. Masaka Tamaru gets it, pushes. Cat Bell with a dig. Nabor attacks. Picked up by Versosa. Back row for Pascual. Bell with a tip. Pancake save is good for Tamaru. Chance ball for the crossovers. Nabor on a 1-2 play. Picked up by Pascual. Here comes Tamaru. Blocked by by Cat Bell.
What a play on that attempt. Kaya she decides to go for that utility.
In her second stint in the Philippines after playing here back in 2018. There's a block again by the Crossovers. Could be on set.
Those instances, sayang.
Biggest lead for the Crossovers. There's an overpass. Cat Bell. That's going to be point number 10 for Cat Bell. She is the first player in double digits for both teams.
Pauline Gaston for the Crossovers.
With a couple of points already. Good pass by Tamaru Antonero. And a nice hit by Mitch Gamit to get a side out for right now 4-2 in the standings. But they're coming off a loss. Their first loss in the second round. Gamit picking it up. Mondoñedo to Tamaru. Robles with the dig. Cat Bell on the second touch. Nice swing, but the rally continues. Tamaru knocks it in.
And now Tamaru finding the shorter blocker Nabor to also adjust on those kinds of balls coming from Tamaru.
What a dig there coming from Versosa. Pascual with a hit picked up by Paat. Paat gets it back. Gamit with a pass. Cat Bell backing up for it and knocking it in. What a shot coming from Cat Bell.
Arm swing and that power coming from her arms. Really hit the ball as hard as she can.
Chance to tie for the Thunderbelles. They get a break point here. Angeles with a great dig. Here's a chance to tie. Tamaru. Oh, what a block again. It's block number 4 for the Crossovers. They've tied already. And we're just halfway through the second set.
That's correct, Eric. There now, I commend also the floor defense on the side to stop the ball coming from Cat Bell and then on those spikes. So now they need to get that second chance or even get that counter attack well in terms of offense.
Well, here's a side out. Nice hit to erase the deficit. There's an overpass. Ancheta unable to put it away on the dump. There's a push coming from Robles. Angeles sets it up. What a dig coming from Nabor. Amaru keeping it alive. Oh, and Versosa and Cheta, no communication. Just they both went for it and maybe tie the game. Robles, that is on the line. Cesc Robles with 4 points.
ZUS to get those zone or area 5 balls coming from even Cat Bell.
Speaking of Bell, off-speed hit from the back row. Pascual got it.
On the hit out.
Another point coming from Pascual there. You know, Kanandang also one of the better middle blockers in our conference.
Meantime, Robles, 5 points, 3 in the second.
The lineup on the roster here.
And speaking of people not in the lineup, EJ Laura is not even in the lineup.
Even Ea, right?
Ea is playing with Las Filipinas right now, and Jen Yerba. Versosa. One-handed dig coming from Robles. And here comes Cat Bell. Picked up by Tamaru. Versosa. Oh. Robles playing great defense in the back row. Cat Bell on the cut shot with her 13th point of the game.
Is hitting it as high as she can. Really brushing it off. Yung kuha ng bola niya and even the trajectory of the ball, positioning it going towards that corner pocket.
Tamaru with an overpass. Celine Gaston will put it away.
Kuha ng mga puntos niya.
16-13 after this point by well, she came off the bench in the opening set, but a starter here in set number 2 at 5 points in total. Uding Duremdes to Cat Bell. Zeta too strong on the dig. Shaya. Tamaru, another dig that went too strong, and Cat Bell capitalizing just like how
being high on that regalo, pero Cat Bell getting that initiative to spike it and even
Tamaru running attack. Comes up naturally, cross over the net cord for Mitch Gabi.
I guess I wasn't ready for that kind of attack or even those soft touch on the block. Just go for those kinds of drop ball coming from the opponent.
Still a 3-point lead for the Crossovers. Combination play. Shaya Adorador is on the board with her first point today.
Yes, with a total of 76 points. But syempre, they need fresher legs coming from one of your hitters here going into the semifinals. Pahinga rin yung ibang players.
We mentioned Aragalang, 10 points in that 5-set loss against the Flying Titans. Zeta passes to Tamaru. Putting Duremdes to Bicar. To Bell.
Bell
On a set coming from Bicar. Gusto ni Catbell just hitting it above the blockers there. Not giving an inch.
16 points now for Cat Bell. And it's a 5-point lead for the Crossovers. Nice push from Tamaru. Here comes Bell again. She is very active on offense. The Crossovers back-to-back points. Now with
because of her height advantage, walang approach, walang swing, pero
Shaya Dorador, it's a 6-point lead for the Crossovers. Mondoñedo, underhand pass to Tamaru. And she gets it through the double block.
An area of Buding Doremdes, but she was slow to react on that instance. Siya dun sa positioning ni Cat Bell.
There's Aying. There's a nice hit. Tamaru will get the side out. Bicar. Maraño with a
off-speed shot.
Little teardrop for her first point.
Cut shot over the blocker there with that running hit. Her signature run. Yun nga, last instance, last second, is dropping it off over the blocker.
This is a chance ball for the white shirts. And that is put away by Pauline Gaston. Her 4th point of the game is
ZUS scoring the first point.
Mondoñedo is part of the starting lineup for the Thunderbelles here in set number 2. As their first point coming from Pascual.
Di man lang makapuntos, floor defenders needs to be there, and even those middle blockers in terms of blocking.
Zacarandang in the starting lineup makes her presence felt right away.
Yun yung kilalang for Zacarandang eh.
Not a good first ball there for Asaka Tamaru. She was unsure.
Sometimes it's better na to get the ball. If the server goes for a float serve, you need to go or even stay in the 6-meter line
of the Crossovers here in the 3rd set. Now or never for the Thunderbelles. Extend this match by winning set number 3. That's in terms of scoring, as you see the dump coming from Mitch Gamit. Of the 3 players from Adamson who are, it is Ancheta leading the way with 3 points. How many in terms of excellent sets she's had, and then Verdeflor in terms of excellent digs. But scoring-wise, Ancheta is leading the way. There's a nice hit from the back row. Tamaru with 9 points.
Run here coming from the side of ZUS. The receiving ball.
That's a break point for the Thunderbelles. They have the lead for the first time here in set number 3, up by 1. Gamit pushes it, making it a 2-point lead for the Thunderbelles.
Always ready and always prepared on how to...
Meantime, Ancheta, as we mentioned, 3 points already. Looking for point number 4. Robles hits it on the line.
5.
Tamaru with a short pass. Pascual with the underhand. Easy over. So a chance ball for the Crossovers. Cat Bell. And again, Zeta unable to pick it up. 19 points now for Cat Bell.
In front of her. Still managing to score that point. Defenders pag medyo ibabaw yung pumapalo ng bola, a lot of area to cover. Unlike if the spiker or the hitter is yung mga pasingit-singit lang kitang-kita mo. Just like that. Hindi mo alam kung sa ibabaw ba, pero that time just going on this
now for Cat Bell. This is an off-system play, but Cat Bell making it look so easy.
A heavier matchup for the last. Pero we're hoping for the best. They need to win this, of course, to get that.
So come out to support as Carandang scores her 3rd point of the game.
Yung mga middle blockers and their ball controls are quite low. So yun mga instances na baka magkamali siya ng pasa.
Nice dig by Angeles on the hit by Cat Bell. Tamaru picked up by Robles. 1-2 play coming from Picard. Diving is Angeles. Tamaru with a hit. Got it!
What a play there. And even that justice coming from... Minsan mga ganong plays, Eric, nakaboost ng confidence within the team. Nakikita mo lahat sila nag-e-effort, yung sasabay-sabay sa pag-angat. Another great spike and pasalubong ng bayan.
Cat Bell with 22. Tamaro looking for number 11. She gets it. Tamaro now with 11 points.
Back to her hit. We're in. She hits the ball as yung bola ng medyo, you're hitting it as hard as you can. Tapos you have blockers in front of you. The ball really would go back towards her side. Pero that instance, she can swipe. She did a swipe. Kaya nagde-deflect sa arms or sa braso ng kalaban kaya nag-outside.
Speaking of swipe, despite the output of Cat Bell, only a 2-point lead here. Now a 1-point lead for the Crossovers. They have not really been able to pull away.
Serving for ZUS Coffee.
Cloanne Mondoñedo, the team captain, only 23 years old. A nice push there coming from Ancheta. Robles. Mondoñedo picking it up. Here's Angeles. Sets it back to Tamaro. Yes! Asaka Tamaro with a little help in the net. Even she can't believe the shot.
Thinking twice, having doubts on whether to get that ball.
A 3-point run by the Crossovers. Good pass by Angeles. Mondoñedo. They go to the middle. The push coming from Ancheta. Yeah, good reply. Response.
From the timeout, off the timeout, they're scoring or even getting that point. Listening to the instruction because of the maturity also coming from the players. The experience coming from the players. And that can really play a huge factor as well. Not only in volleyball, but in any sport.
And you mentioned the depth of the Crossovers, Alfred, and
now I think all of Coach Kunz's players have played in this match. Coming from that service ace with the help of the net.
But instead, it's a net violation against the Thunderbelles as they continue to fall in this third set. Now down by 6. Oh, overpass. But great defense coming from the Crossovers. Mondoñedo goes to Tamaro from the back row. Picked up by Cagande. Duremdes will set it. Here comes Shaya. Oh, nice block.
Adorador, well read by Ancheta.
That was a hit from Adorador.
Ancheta with 5 points. Or blocks. Cagande to Carandang. Zakarandang with 4.
Wala mga instances na kitang-kita mo that eagerness to score that point. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Tapia picks it up. A push coming from Gamit. Tapia tries again. Robles with a dig. Oh, and nobody there for the second touch. Cagande was coming in late.
Coming from the team itself, no? Alam natin medyo nagkailangan doon si Canandang, pero that position coming from Cagande is her ball that time.
Tapia with a great dig. April Tapia with back-to-back points.
Trim the lead and get that confidence back on the side of her team.
Performance in the 3-set loss against the high-speed hitter Shaya. Mondoñedo goes back to April. And this one, Verde Flor keeping it alive. Great effort. Cat Bell sending it over. Angeles to Mondoñedo. They go to the middle. Gamit is turned away by Cat Bell.
Wow, what a run there coming from Cat Bell. Brought the ball over coming from the third touch. Pero on the block attempt, she's still there. Scoring that point, you can see her running back, jogging back. Pero talon lang because of her height advantage.
5-point lead once again. Biggest for the Crossovers, but a quick answer here. 22-year-old April Tapia. Not a good pass coming from Cat Bell, but it doesn't really matter. Able to get it across the net. We'll try again. Ooh, what a dig from Tapia. Overpass though. Maraño unable to put it away. Gamit says, I'll do it.
Great effort shown. A great serve coming from a great dig. And of course, that quick reaction.
Vicar for the serve.
Tamaro. Blocked, kept alive by Angeles. Tamaru will try again. One-handed dig coming from Robles. Bell for the win, not yet. Angeles digs it up. Tamaru chases it down. Pascual sends it over. Chance ball for the Crossovers. Bell again. Got it.
Of course, who you gonna call? It's Pat Bell.